Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And you know it's gonna be a good one when there is a smile on my face, because I was in a game, I was playing Vi, and I was doing pretty well. Like, I was doing pretty well in the game. I was like, screw it, let's just go full crit Vi. I mean, what can I lose, right? Let's just do it. And oh baby, what can I say? Vi's third ability can crit, guys, and it does so much damage. It is ridiculous. But during the gameplay, I'll explain to you when you can go for this build, because the build can be good, but there's a lot of buts. I'll explain all the buts then, because there's a lot of buts. But now I'm gonna explain the build. So you start off with a Trinity Force. It is gonna be your first item, because this build is mainly good against squishies. This build is actually only good against squishies, so you will always go for Trinity Force. Second item is going to be the Collector, and here's already where the fun begins, you know, because you're going to be collecting enemies. And the reason that this is especially good is because Vi's third ability is an AoE attack. It attacks in like a cone behind her. It's not exactly a cone, it's like this. Like it does AoE damage. So if any enemy is low HP within this zone, boom, you're going to instantly one-shot them with the Collector. After that, you go for Essence Reefer. I don't know if this is the best item, but it feels like it is. Because when you engage on an enemy with your first ability, third ability, ultimate, you're going to be doing the Essence Reefer damage quite often. So, like, maybe I do need a little bit more testing to fully confirm, you know, whether Essence Reefer is better than, for example, Solari Charge Blade. But Essence Reefer mathematically should be the best burst damage. But if you want more sustained damage, Solari Charge Blade is going to be better. However, when you go for the crit build, you're not looking for sustained damage. You're looking for burst damage, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want sustained damage. Third item is going to be an Infinity Edge, even more damage. And then the Lord Dominic's Regard, because you want to have 100% crit. And of course, this item is going to be great for the armor penetration and the bonus attack speed that it provides. For the boots, any boots are fine, really, like Mercury's Threads if you need Mercury's Threads. Well, Plated Steel Caps can be fine too, but remember, you're extremely squishy already. So you're mainly going to be looking to reduce the amount of CC that you receive, so you can just keep attacking the enemy. Ionian Boots are perhaps also playable just to spam your abilities more, but I generally recommend the Mercury Threads. And for the enchantment, Stasis is great. If you want to go in, one-shot an enemy in Stasis. Protobelt is great against champions that are very mobile, like Lucian, for example, so you can catch up to them even easier. For the runes, you go for Conqueror. To be fair, you can go Electrocute, and you know what? Electrocute does sound good, but Conqueror is safer because Electrocute only works with this build. How can I say it? No. Electrocute is only good with the crit build. Electrocute is not good with the normal build, and you're not always reliably gonna go for crit Vi. I'll explain why during the gameplay. So that's why, like, even though Electrocute is actually better for crit Vi, I don't recommend you to do it, because the way you need to build crit Vi is you need to play normal Vi, and then during the game you can decide, okay, maybe this is a crit Vi game. So that's the thing. However, if you truly just want to play crit Vi and you don't care about anything, then you go for Electrocute. Okay, that's when you go for Electrocute. Second rune is going to be a Triumph. Triumph is just great. Third rune, Perseverance, because when you get CC'd, you don't want to die. It's very important. And here, Transcendence, because you want to have cooldown reduction. And for the spells, you go for Smite and Flash. So that is about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. So remember when I told you, like, you're not supposed to go for this build always. You're only supposed to go for this build in certain scenarios. And that is when you're snowballing. Guys, this build does insane damage when you're snowballing. It literally doesn't give the enemy a chance. However, if the enemies catch up to you, you're screwed. Because this build falls off harder than my YouTube channel fell off, basically. You know what I mean? So this build is like insane mid-game, insane early game. But late game, it plummets. It plummets, and it's basically dead. Ooh, right here. You know what? Maybe I should have waited a little bit more. I should have let them fight a little bit more. But honestly, I was afraid that the Jax would just straight up kill my Warwick. If he had an Ignite, you know, I was just kind of afraid that he would kill him. By the way, Vi does have the fastest jungle clear in the game. I don't think there is a single jungler that has a faster jungle clear than Vi. I'm pretty sure about that. So use this to your advantage, right? Clear the jungle. Clear a lot of jungles, so you can really snowball your advantage. So how do you decide whether or not you want to go for this build? As I said, you know, you want to be snowballing. For example, when you have the Trinity Force, and you're like 4 on 0, you can choose to go for the collector. And then when you have the collector and you're snowballing even further, that's when you go for full crit. When you have the collector and you're not snowballing even further, you can then go back to your normal build and, you know, just have a collector and then go for Starix Gauge, Death Stance, etc, etc. That's fine as well. This game, you'll see what's gonna happen, because I was doing really well. I was ganking, I got a lot of kills, I'm farming really well, so I decided to go for full crit. And yeah, let's just say it was pretty fun. No, yeah, I didn't have a smite, so what can I do? Fighting a Shen like this is a little bit hard, but I knew my team was coming, so I was kind of baiting him. So then I flash, and boom, easy kill. And now they can keep doing the rest. Like, I did my job, I'm just gonna go back to my jungle. There's no reason for me to waste time trying to engage again, you know what I mean? Like, I could have gone back and then looked for another engage, but I didn't really care, because I'm probably gonna die if I do that. But instead, I just took the big fat brown guy right here, went back, bought some items, and, you know, looking for another gank, because maybe I can gank bot lane, because look at bot lane, Jax is pretty low, so I could possibly, I could possibly gank bot lane. By the way, I am doing a skin giveaway this month. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video and under some other videos this month if you want to increase your chance. Also, make sure you give the video a like. It really supports the channel a lot. So if you want to help that, make sure you do. It's a small button. It helps a lot. Yeah, let's see. Surely I can just secure that, right? Boom, boom. Oh, okay, good enough. I should have, you know what? I should have probably waited for his card. I should have let his card stun the Jax first, and then I should have ulted. Ah, he missed his ulti. Damn. Nah, yeah, don't go in. It's fine. I got the Scuttle Crab. I got the assist. That was fine. Also, the way you want to upgrade your abilities on Vi, contrary to possible popular belief, which is, you know, you have to upgrade your third ability. No, you should not upgrade your third ability, because upgrading your third ability doesn't really give you anything. It only gives you base damage. It doesn't reduce the cooldown or anything. Upgrading your first ability does reduce the cooldown. Upgrading your second ability also reduces the cooldown, but the base damage of the third ability is worth more than the cooldown of the second ability. So the way you want to upgrade is, first you want to take the first ability, maxing it. Then you want to max the third ability, and then, you know, your second ability. And of course, always put points in your ultimate. Level 1, by the way, you do want to take your third ability, because it has a faster jungle clear than your first ability. I have my ultimate again, but it seems like she knows I'm here. Maybe she saw that the ward was invisible, so, or like that I cancelled out her ward, so she kind of knew that I was coming. Ooh, that looks like a gank as well. I could either go for my blue buff, or I can just look for a gank immediately. And since Nami has no mana at all, I'm gonna look for a gank. Like, Nami has no mana, Caitlyn has no mana, so I'm just gonna ult her. I smited her as well. There we go, very nice. Oh! I missed my flash. I still got the kill, but I was just a little bit to the side. Damn. Right here, yet again, I'm kind of baiting him because Soraka is coming! Oh. If Soraka healed me again, I could have actually killed him, but I think her heal was on cooldown or something. And see, the reason that this works, by the way, is because Soraka's passive makes her much faster when she's moving towards a low HP enemy. I knew that, so that's why I knew, like, even though Soraka's pretty far away, she's gonna catch up to me pretty soon. So I just kind of tried to bait him under the turret, and I tried to kill him, but yeah, it was just not enough to kill him. And it was really close. So right here, I'm 2-0, and I have 2 assists. See, this is a situation where I could possibly go for crit. It's still a bit questionable, but I can. So you can see, like, I was kind of hesitating. Like, I'm not super snowballing, but I'm kind of snowballing just enough. I just smited that one, by the way. This is a really important one. Boom. I can ult him, and that should be a kill. Boom. There we go. And now we can just take the dragon. He's going maybe a little bit too far. Now we should just fight them at the dragon. Force this fight. Jax already ulted. Look at that chain CC, by the way. That's crazy, actually. Like, that's how you need to CC. I waited for the Twisted Fate card, and then I went in as well. He had no chance to do anything right there. And just smite it. There we go. See, the difference between this build and the normal Vi build mainly in the late game, is with normal Vi. You know how like when you're against a strong Vi, it just feels like she's unkillable? Like it's not just me that feels this, right? Like in the late game, a really good Vi with a lot of items, she's literally unkillable. You know, she's gonna have a Randuin's Omen, Starrick's Gauge, Death's Dance, Guardian Angel, all those kinds of items, and she's literally gonna be unkillable, you know what I mean? However, with this build, you're squishy as hell. Like, you're hella squishy. That's the thing. That's kind of the difference. Obviously, you're gonna do a lot more damage, but you know what the thing is? In the late game, your damage is not necessarily gonna fall off. You're still gonna be able to do insane damage. But the whole power of this build is to double down on your damage while you are ahead in the game. So essentially, you're doubling down on your damage and you're ahead in gold. So you're gonna do a lot of damage, like crazy amounts of damage, you know what I mean? So that's why in the late game, if somehow the enemy makes a comeback, you're screwed, because then you're only doubled down on the damage, but the enemies can kind of deal with it because they can have armor, and you're squishy as hell. And out. Easy. Just claiming what's mine. Just asserting my dominance in the jungle right here. Just by quickly snatching away that Rift Herald as well. I'm 3-0 on 3, and I'm not giving them a chance of comeback. I didn't have to flash over the wall, by the way. I could have just used my first ability. But honestly, you know what? Flashing was probably the better choice, because if I use my first ability, it takes like 0.3 seconds to charge it up. During those 0.3 seconds, Ahri could have charmed me and they could have killed me. So that is why I flashed. So if you wondered, that was my thought process. I can put Herald here and just kill Caitlyn, by the way. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There's the first crit, by the way. Come on! Kill her before! Nice, very nice. You know what? You know what? I could have waited for the Shen ult, and then I could have killed both of them. That would have been smart. But risky. But I'm pretty sure I would have killed both of them. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I probably didn't need to run. I could have gone in, because Samira and the Soraka were coming. Like, look, you won't do a lot of damage against a champion like a Shen, of course, because he's pretty tanky. I need to go out, because Ahri ulted as well. I don't want to go into that. Now we got the Collector, by the way. This is where the fun really begins. Because enemies will just not see the damage coming. That's the funny thing, that they'll not see the damage coming. But you are gonna do the damage. It's like, you know, it's like when you play full lethality Garen, for example. You're gonna have a Yumos goes. Oh, that's a good video idea in the new patch. But no, that's not a good idea, because Collector Garen is trash. No. Like, look at that damage. Look at the ridiculous damage. Normally Vi doesn't do this damage. Like, you're a bit tankier, but you don't do the damage. But when you go for a crit, especially your third ability is gonna do so much damage. Should be a kill as well. Oh, she dodged it. I have Collector. Ah, he killed her. Okay, no Collector for me. Now I should take the mid lane turret. Like, you need to keep the snowball rolling. Like, when you play Collector Vi, when you play Crit Vi, you really need to keep the snowball rolling. Keep getting turrets, keep invading jungle, keep getting kills. You have to keep it up. Because if you don't, the second you allow the enemies to get gold and farm up, you're gonna be completely screwed. So like here, we should probably fight again. Oof. I can go back in, maybe? You know what? I could have gone back in if I had my second ability. If I had my second ability, I could have. Here, no. You know why I couldn't here? Because my second ability wasn't stacked up. I cannot get this dragon. Like, I should just give up this dragon. Just go back. Like, you can see this Ahri also is keeping me away. Ah, yeah. It is what it is. Like, this kinda sucks. Normally, it's really important to, like, get dragons, get everything. But we screwed up. We screwed up our engage. And because of that, we lost the dragon. Because, like, another good thing about full crit Vi is if you're dominating the game, you want to get every dragon, you know, get the third dragon as well. And when you get the third dragon, your damage is going to be, like, like unbelievable. Even in the late game, you're just gonna completely one-shot the enemies. Especially, well, you need the red dragon for that though. But even if you don't have that one, even getting like the mountain dragon is gonna make you pretty tanky. You know, all of the dragons are just useful. But the red dragon, what is it called? The infernal dragon is the most useful, obviously, because of the damage for Vi. Let's see. Using a sweeper so they don't know I'm coming. I can't just kill the Nami, but it seems like I'm focused on the Caitlyn. No! I attacked the heal, the honey fruit. That's another kill, by the way. And he's dead as well. There we go. And now we can take the Baron. I am legendary! No, he killed the Warwick. And smite. Haha. That's funny. We can take the Baron? We can, yes, we can. We definitely can. There's like only one of the enemies are alive. And Soraka can just heal me up. So let's just take the Baron. Well, we can kill him. That's fine as well. You know what? That's actually not fine. That's actually not fine. It seems like I didn't go for Essence. So I didn't go Essence Reaver this game. I went for Immortal Shield Bow probably. Because the shield that it gives me, I guess. Yeah, so I went for Immortal Shield Bow instead of an Essence Reaver. So it will give me a little bit less damage, but it'll give me more sustain. Because it gives you the shield when you're low HP, of course. Sitting at like 60% crit now, I believe, or 70%, something like that. So I'm sitting at a lot of crit already. Am I really gonna blindly jump over the wall? Ult! Ult! Go back! Oh, baby! Look at that! Basically one shot. And now we get Baron. Now we get, like, you see, you keep it rolling. You keep it rolling. Like, normally you're of course not gonna get that kill, but with crit Vi, you need to understand your damage. You cannot play this champion if you don't understand your limits and your damage. And that's the damage you have. Like, it takes 3 attacks. Your first ability, basic attack, third ability, and you'll one-shot an Ahri like that. You completely one-shot her, if you're snowballing, of course. So you need to understand it. You shouldn't play it safe. You shouldn't just wait for the perfect moment. Just go in. Force the engage. Just get those kills. And especially with a stasis, it allows you to be even more aggressive. Because of course you can stasis after you engage. Damn. See, now we have Baron. This is great. We can keep pushing. Try to get inhibitors. Get more kills. Maybe, well, we can't finish the game because there's gonna be a Nexus shield. But like we can look for the next dragon as well. Let's see. I should really focus on this Ahri, to be honest, because Ahri seems to be my only real problem. Ahri, there we go. Alter! Oh, she's stasis. Oh, no, look at that! That's the AoE damage of the third ability. I just killed both of them. I just killed both of them. Is Caitlyn gonna die as well? No. Alright, we should take the inhibitor turret and go for the dragon. We can just take this one easily. Okay, what is Warwick doing? What the hell? He almost died for no reason. Killer, killer? No, no, no! I went under the base. The base is so strong, actually. I gave a 1k bounty to Shan. Damn. Now that's not good. That is not good. I should not have given him a 1k bounty. Damn. We could have just gotten the dragon for free, but for some reason I decided to dive under their nexus like an idiot. Why would I do that? Like, normally Vi can do that, but of course, full crit Vi. Like, it's such a... It feels like you're playing a different champion. That's what it... Like, it feels completely different. It's so hard to adjust your playstyle to like full crit Vi, or even like lethality Vi, rather than being a normal Vi with like a black cleaver and stuff like that, and tankier items. By the way, you know what's funny? I don't know why, but this mid laner, Twisted Fate, he started trash talking me a lot after this game. He also added me on Facebook, continuously trash talking me. I ignored him, of course, but like he went as far as adding me on Facebook, on my HellsDevil page, and he was, I don't even know what he said, but it's pretty hilarious. Because I got him in my next game as well, and he just kept talking like blah 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 blah. I can flash. Oh, Caitlyn ult. Go! Ah, they killed me. Damn, that's not good. Oh boy, they got the dragon. This is now we have a problem. Now we probably have a problem. I have a lot of damage, but we have a problem. I definitely need stasis though. Like 100% need stasis. Oh, that was close. Oof. We should look for the Baron. Like maybe we can just rush the Baron in a 5 versus 4 situation. Because at this point the game is possibly losable. Even though I'm 15 on 2, because crit Vi falls off so hard, we should look for a bit more desperate plays right now. Okay, I already ulted, which is great for me. Warwick went for Amaranth Twinguard first item, by the way, this Warwick. What are players like him doing in my games, honestly? Like, I'm not insulting him, but like, he obviously belongs in, you know, gold elo, something like that. What is he doing in this elo? I just don't really understand. That's not a kill. Oh, that ult is good. Oh, that was a good ult. She has Archangel's Staff. Or the Seraph's Embrace. Seraph's are... Soraka didn't ult me either. Soraka could have saved me and then I could have stasised. Damn. Like, normally I would have one-shot the Nami, but this Nami has Seraph's Embrace. That's why it seemed like I did 0 damage for a second, because she has Seraph's Embrace. I bought Teleport, by the way. The reason that I bought Teleport very early is because, you know, when I'm up, we could possibly do Elder or Baron, and I can just immediately teleport. Their Shen is actually dead. So, maybe we can rush the Elder. If everyone just goes to Elder, we can possibly rush the Elder. I'm actually telling that to my team. Elder. I'm telling them Elder. Telling them that I have a teleport. So, let's see. I'm telling them Elder, and Warwick is going jungle. Yeah, Warwick. Come to Elder, bro. Go Elder. Warwick. It's a bit too late. Warwick is not coming to Elder. What is he doing? He's not teleporting to Elder. I just want to secure this Elder. I got it. But we're losing the fight. We lost the fight. We lost the fight. And we lost the game. Okay. You know what? You know what? This is actually not really the problem of Vi. He says well played Vi. The Twisted Fate. Warwick should have come, because then I could have rushed the Elder faster and it would have been good for us. But honestly, this was a complete team difference. Like look, he's trash talking me. I'm 16 on 4 in this game. I hard carried this game and he's crying in the chat. We just lost. It's fine. It is what it is. But yeah. To be honest, this was not really my fault. Like, of course I made some mistakes, but this team was just horrible. Like, the Warwick was completely, utterly useless. The ADC didn't really do much. The Soraka was like 0-7. My mid laner was also diffed by the enemy Ahri. Enemy Ahri did a really good job. Just overall, a bit of a questionable game. But it was fun. I had fun. I played full crit Vi. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video.